2 months ago, I quit my job to make a 2D horror game. I had no team, no money, and no idea what the I was doing. And I still don't. Here's the idea. My game would be in 2D with a top-down view and pixel art style because it seemed to me
easy to draw.
And the main focus of this game would be a story. I don't want to create another pure Rocky-like game where you kill everyone for what exactly. Instead, this would be a psychological horror game, which means no cheap jump scares or screams. Psychological horror is when the story is the horror. So, yeah. My game story is about... Sorry, I forgot something. Yeah, much better. It's about a girl everyone hates, like, really hates. She caused a disaster that killed a lot of people, typical situation, and many keep dying because of her. There is only one man who can take care of her, but not her mentality, and the deeper the story goes, the more twisted she becomes. By the way, I took this inspiration from this wonderful game. It is family friendly, according to the Steam reviews. My game also needs cool visuals, memorable music, engaging gameplay, or it would be a piece of shit. To make this game, I basically need 4 skills. 4. First, design. Luckily, I've been working as a designer for a while. Here is my portfolio. And even though I've never made pixel art before, I had a feeling it wouldn't be that hard for me. Second, I need to have good writing skills, which is bad. Also, music creation skills, which is bad. And coding skills, which is, guess what? Absolutely terrifying. So why the heck did I decide to make a game? Well, my main inspiration was actually a lot of money that indie game can make. Seriously, some of these games make a lot of revenue, even if just one person made them. And I thought, hey, if they can do it, I can too, right? Right? So I decided to start. But first, I need to install Godot, cause I don't even have it yet. Then take a few days to learn the basics, cause I don't even know anything. I'm dumb. And I can finally start my first game. Yeah! And what do I need to do next? Well, I began with stealing Hoko, great movements and other stuff for my character, and let's skip what I did for the next few days, because I have no idea what I was even doing. Instead, we'll move on to the part where I realized that many of the free assets are completely useless, and I don't want to pay for paid assets either. Sorry, but that's too much money for me. That's why I need to create everything by myself. Yeah. You lazy ass. So my first prize for the game took me hours to draw, and final results looked, well, look at this bookcase. It's one of the first prize. And it's very big. This bookcase is 4 times as tall as my character and 3 times as wide. It's even bigger than your mom. I have to fix this sprite. Same with the closet. On top of that, I didn't use any specific color palette at first and kept adding more and more colors. If you didn't know, it's a big crime for pixelated games. My colors started to overflow with an infinite number when I finally noticed. The art didn't stand out at all. It just looked like every other game. That's when I realized I couldn't live without Divan. Other guys had already found theirs. This is the color palette I've been looking for, they said. I wanted mine too. I searched, wondered, tried a few. I tried to build something real. And every time I thought, that's her. This is Divan. But the magic faded fast. The spark just wasn't there. These lonely days felt endless. Until I saw her. Smooth gradients, perfect hex codes. She seemed cold at first, but deep down, she was warm. So I downloaded, added a few extra colors, and ended up with a 10 color palette. So this is how my old art looked with a bunch of colors, and how it looks now. Before and now. Before, okay, I think you got it. Looks much better, and all I did was change the colors. If you're asking, is 10 colors enough to create anything you need? Yes, you can create anything, from simple ground to more complicated things like this, or even my girlfriend. So here's the first lesson I learned. Use color palettes. With color palettes, your game won't be forgotten at first sight, and won't look like piece of shit. Okay, forget about it. Another thing I messed with, shaders. First I drew them by hand in pixel art style, and they looked sharp as hell. You can say, but many games use this kind of style for shade. Shut up. I wanted something smoother, something like real life 4K HD quality AMOLED display. So I thought it would be a good idea to use Godot to create shaders. It didn't. You can create shaders with a limited size or set a gradient for them. They just cover half the game map, go beyond the game borders, and even off my monitor. and there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe you'll know and tell me how to do this. Or just leave a comment, it's very sports channel. So when I messed up with my game engine, I choose the harder way. After installing a specific plugin that allows you to draw shapes of various forms, as well as spending an entire day and manually drawing texture for shadows, I can finally draw any shadows in the game for any object. Here's how it looks for the corridor. Now all I need is just do this for every current and future sprite in the game. Yes. Oh, are you wondering what those two glowing rectangles are? You're not? Well, I'll tell you anyway. I tried to create the effect of sunlight falling from the windows onto the floor. I saw this effect in a screenshot from Eastward. And after a lot of research, I think the best way is to draw a rectangle, drop it into the game, and add some lighting. But not too much because, oh my god! Well, if we compare my sunlights to Eastwards, they are on completely different levels. One is trash, the other is a masterpiece. I mean, mine of course. From game features, well, I just added basic stuff like scene transitions or auto-opening doors, and even this took me days. I also did this transition in some places which I think kind of cool, yeah. There is also a simple pause menu and dialogues. The UI looks like total garbage for now, but that's for now. Later it would be cool. Trust me. For each dialogue, I choose if it has one line or several. And if I think people are dumb enough to forget the last line, I just press this button to make it repeat. And all of my dialogues I'll be throwing into a file like this one. So you just stand in a specific zone and hit space. It's space. And the dialogue starts. Oh, this guy is so nice to me. To stay focused, I write to-do list for every day. It makes me feel like, oh, I'm so organized. Yeah, but in reality, every single to-do list gets up. Of course, this UI would be better to use, but it gives me flashbacks to my previous job and kind of makes me depressed. I read a story here too, but I'm not gonna show you because it's too much information for the average YouTube viewer. And what if I want to change story ending where you have to kill the Ender Dragon or add evil capybaras to the plot? I mean, no way I'm gonna do this, but I think you got it. Actually, no one cares. Let's move to the time tracker I used to control my whole life. Take a look at my schedule. Oh, for the last 2 weeks I've been working 10 hours every day, and in all the time I've made $0. Best job of all time. Well, all I've done is make the first location. Almost. We have a corridor, the men's and the girls' bedroom, a first floor, a bathroom, and a courtyard. There's still a lot left to do, more locations, an interesting story, illustrations, etc, etc. And the question we've all been waiting for, was it really worth quitting your job for this? Who knows? I don't know, time will tell. So, don't hit the like and subscribe button to never watch my videos again. Thanks for watching so far, the video ends in 3,